Hey, listen, if you're a criminal in New Jersey, I got good news for you. If you're planning to commit crimes against the state, crimes against the nation, good news for you. Alina Habba has just been named. This didn't make stories that I talked about yesterday, even though it broke yesterday, because all kinds of other shit broke loose. But Alina Habba was named by Donald Trump to be the interim United States Attorney in Jersey. Alina Habba, who has she ever won a case? She was Donald Trump's personal attorney, and it was taking L after L after L after L on behalf of Donald Trump, losing in court time after time after time after time. And now the interim United States Attorney to attack Democrats and weaponize the Department of Justice. Here was his statement on, of course, Truth Social, where all good presidents make their declarations and announcements. It is with great pleasure that I am announcing Alina Habba Esquire, who is currently serving as counselor to the president and has represented me for a long time, will be our interim United States Attorney for the District of New Jersey, her home state, capitalized for some reason. It's wonderful to have a president who's fluent in his native tongue, is it not? Effective immediately, he says. Shocking that wasn't capitalized. Alina will lead with the same diligence and conviction that has defined her career, and she will fight tirelessly to secure a legal system, capitalized for some reason, that is both fair and just, capitalized for some reason, for the wonderful people of New Jersey. Additionally, John Giordano, who has done a terrific job as the interim U.S. Attorney in New Jersey, will now be nominated as the new ambassador to Namibia. Remember when he called it Nambia? Congratulations to Alina and John. So, of course, she was asked about this in the portico of the White House yesterday, and this was her response. If you think that it's going to be a sober-minded individual who is going to attach herself to the task and do a dispassionate job as an administrator of justice of bringing cases, you'd be wrong. It's actually just shitting on Democrats and attacking the governor of New Jersey and Cory Booker, one of the two senators.
Good morning. I'm sure you've seen President Trump has just put out a statement that he has appointed me as the interim U.S. Attorney for the state of New Jersey, my home state. As you know, I've stood by President Trump, his family, the organization, and many other clients in that state where I've been born and raised, and I'm raising my babies now. But there is corruption, there is injustice, and there is a heavy amount of crime right in Cory Booker's backyard and right under Governor Murphy, and that will stop. I look forward to working with Pam Bondi and with the Department of Justice and making sure that we further the president's agenda of putting America first, cleaning up mess, and going after the people that we should be going after, not the people that are falsely accused. That will stop in the great state of New Jersey. It's starting now. Thank you so much.
Who are the people that you want to go after?
We'll see when I get in there. We got to see what's going in. I know you'd love that narrative. Let me be very clear.
You mentioned politics.
I didn't actually.
Cory Booker and Governor Murphy.
Correct, because I think Cory Booker and Governor Murphy have failed the state of New Jersey. If you look at what happened in crime, what's going on in Newark, what's going on in Camden, this has been a neglected state. It is one of the most populated states for its size, and it needs to stop. We're going to do a bang-up job. I cannot wait. It's a great honor.
How long is your appointment for?
Thank you very much.
How long is it?
What a qualification to be the interim United States Attorney for the District of New Jersey. I've stood by the Trump family. Yeah, great. Fantastic. What correspondence school did she get her law degree from? Somebody remind me. Also, Alina, I hate to be the one to break it to you, the bearer of bad news in this case, but your job as United States Attorney is not to further the agenda of Donald Trump to keep America first. That's not what a U.S. attorney does. You'll be in charge of prosecuting sex crimes against children, sex crimes against others. You'll be tasked with indictments of financial criminals. It's a big job. I sat on a federal grand jury for 18 months. I was part of the grand jury that indicted Michael Avenatti in Orange County, California, for embezzling money stealing money from his clients. I have some understanding. I have more time on a grand jury than Alina Habba does, and probably ever will. Doesn't mean I'm qualified to be a U.S. attorney. I also don't have a law degree from a diploma mill. So that's all good news. Anyway, what do you think? I'd love to know. There's so much going on right now that stories like this fall through the cracks. It's remarkable just how much at a breakneck pace is happening. And it's all because of unforced errors on the part of Donald Trump and his hand-picked, the best people that he has surrounding him. So what do you think? Comment below. You can also call the voicemail line 714-576-4054. Of course, as always, you can email me daily@dollemore.com. Again, congratulations to criminals in New Jersey. It's your day. Going to be having a good time. If you want to help support this work, if you like the bombacity with which I ramble, I would appreciate you helping support and produce what I do here. You can click the join button below, become a channel member for $1.99 a month. You can go to my Patreon page, patreon.com/idoubtapodcast. You can go to dollemore.com, check out all the merch and the stickers and the t-shirt designs with a message. We're selling a children's book that actually went live today on Barnes & Noble and Walmart and on Amazon. It's called The Grateful Child. I'll link below to an interview with its author, my best friend, the guy that you may know if you've been around the channel for a while, that almost died in Scotland while we were on vacation. What a nightmare. Anyway, he's alive and he wrote a book, and we'd love you to check it out. Anyway, I love and appreciate you very much. I'll see you next time. Be genuine. Take care of one another.